You see this road, man? Ain't nobody out here on this road but me, the dogs, the cats, the cows out here, maybe some snakes, maybe some deer, some whatever, armadillo, whatever. That's it. It's on this road with me, right? I ain't seen nobody on this road with me. Anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to take the path less traveled. I know I'm in the right spot when it ain't crowded. Whether that be me getting up early in the morning at sunrise to protect my peace, to take care of my life, right? But I want to just check everybody in here as I check myself, man. You get one of these. 150,000 people die every day. And some of y'all living like life is guaranteed. Some of y'all living like tomorrow is promised. Some of y'all living like today ain't no blessing. Some of y'all just going through the motions every single day. Living Groundhog's Day. Every single day. Repeat. The same things. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And I'm not talking about a routine that produces your greatness. I'm talking about a routine that produces your laziness. I'm talking about a routine that keeps you mediocre. I'm talking about a routine that leads you to your sickness. I'm talking about a routine that leads you to your depression. I'm talking about a routine that leads you to your misery. I just got to be truthful with you, man. I love each and every one of you. But these are the things that I tell myself. You ain't going to get down there if you don't take the road. There's no way I can get down there. I can think it. I can wish it. I can pray it. I can't get to the end of this road if I don't take that road. That's facts. And some of y'all expecting to get somewhere without taking a step on the journey. Some of y'all expecting to live y'all's best life by doing things that keep you from it. The truth of the matter is, man, if you want to live your best life, you got to put in the work. You got to work. You got to work. You got to take care of you. Right? Some of y'all expecting other people to treat you like royalty, kings and queens, but you treat yourself like a peasant. You treat yourself, right, like you're average. You expect other people to treat you like you're great. You set the tone for your life. You set the tone for your life. And I'm going to tell you, the more you set the tone for your life and the more you love you, the more you know who you are, the more you put in the work, the more you grow, the more you progress, you don't settle for less anymore. You don't believe the lies that people try to give you. You don't believe the labels that this world tries to give you because you know yourself. You know what you're about. Can't nobody tell me that I'm not great. Because for one, I know I was created by a great God and I know I put in the work to be great. Can't nobody tell me that I'm not great. I don't care what people say. I don't care what opinions people say. I don't care about the people that don't like me. I like myself. I love myself. And I'm on a journey every single day to love myself deeper. And that's not no conceited, selfish crap. That's some self-centered things, right? Self-centered. Being self-centered isn't a bad thing at times. Because a lot of us, we're not self-centered because we externally centered, we opinion centered, we judgment centered. We, what people say on social media centered. You centered in everything else, but you ain't centered in your soul. So let's change that self-centered crap to make something positive about it. Be self-centered. When you're self-centered, right? Not selfish, but when you're self-centered, you know who you are, right? You know the things that you need to work on. You know the things that you need to elevate because the truth is you get one of these, bruh. One. That's it. There ain't no do-over. You get one of these, and some of y'all just accepting life. And the thing that I can't stand because I was this person, you sit here and complain. You complain about your life. My question to you is, what are you doing? If you don't have energy, what are you doing every single morning? I got to be real with you. I know a lot of y'all don't like tactics. You don't like strategy. You don't like me talking about habits and routines because you don't want to put in the work. I understand that. But I'm going to tell you something. If you don't put in the work, nothing else will work. You can't just think your way into it. Right? Yes, it starts in the mind. I get that. But after it starts in the mind, you have to put in the work to make that vision become your reality. You have to put in the work to close the gap. And every single day that you don't put in the work, whatever that work is for you, by the way, everybody's work is going to look different. But the days that you don't put in the work, you know what happens? That gap widens more and more and more. Right? Some of y'all was right here closing the gap, but you quit. You let hard times make you separate. You let people's opinion make you separate. And trust me, I've been there too. You let depression make you separate. You let time make you separate. You let losses and failure make you separate. And you know what? Now you live a life where you just separate, and you move further away. So as this Friday, all 2,000 of you, what up, Cheryl? You got to be self-grounded too. I feel that, Cheryl. What up, Jackie? Jackie said, I need this. I need to hear this too. But every single day you have a choice. Either you can close the gap or you can further it. And I'm not telling you to be perfect, guys. I went through 3 months of widening the gap. I went through 3 months of depression. I went through 3 months of not caring about life, right? To that extent. But I said no more because there's people depending on me, man. Some of us, we so self-centered, right? We so self-centered in a selfish way that we only think about us. That's all we think about. And I'm not telling you that. Because you got to realize there's people depending on you to be the best you. i.e. your kids, i.e. your community, i.e. whoever it is around you and your environment, right? I'm talking about a positive self-centered where you're self-aware. Maybe that's a better word to use, self-aware, okay? When you're self-aware, when you know what you got to do. But listen, man, I just want to say this as I finish my run. I'm not trying to say, oh, Trent's running out in nature and Trent thinks, no, I'm not saying my run is and what I'm doing, you should be doing, because we all should do different things. My question to you is this: is your habits, is your focus, is your actions adding up to the place that you say you want to be, right? How you want to feel. Some of us, we expect to have energy, but we're doing the damn things that drain it. We're putting the things in our body that take away from our energy. Some of us want to have all this clarity for our vision, but we're staying in environments of chaos. It's not going to happen by chance. Life happens by choice, and God has given us the power to make choice. Some of us are expecting health changes, but we're indulging in the things that promote our sickness. Some of us want to get closer to God, but we're doing the things that push us further away. So all I ask is that you check your damn self. Check yourself. Because when you start checking yourself, you can start growing your life. It don't take nobody else around me to check me. I love the accountability, but I check my damn self. Because I know in order for me to get whatever it is that I want in life, it's not going to happen unless I give myself permission. Just like you give yourself permission to accept things that you shouldn't accept, you can give yourself permission to promote and elevate your life. And I'm sorry, my friends, that looks like hard work. That looks like sacrifice. Ain't nothing easy about me getting in shape. Ain't nothing easy about me getting in shape. Right? I'm out here on country roads. I'm about 3 miles from my house. Ain't nothing easy about it. But I know it's leading me to a place where I say that I want to be. So I want you to spend today, this Friday, thinking about that, because that's how you create true change. You can come on here and get motivated all you want. You can feel good in your spirit. But if you don't take that feel goodness in your spirit and actually apply it to your life and say, you know what, I'm going to set some standards that I live by. I'm going to have some non-negotiables that I live by. You know, I'm going to time block my life and live by priority and say, you know what, I'm not going to do this until I do this. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 or 3 hours with my kids every single day before I pick up my cell phone. Right? I want you to be more productive with your life, because when you're productive, you don't live in procrastination. And some of us on here, I was guilty of it. We live in procrastination and we expect elevation. We live in procrastination and we expect change. We live in procrastination and we expect growth. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If you're a person that procrastinates, because we all do, this is what I learned. We procrastinate when the mission isn't big enough. We procrastinate when there's no clarity on our journey. I promise you, if you develop a bigger mission, listen, this is the thing about life, guys. We can create whatever mission we want. You can create whatever in your life that you hear the birds feeling it too. I hear them chirping too, baby. The birds feeling it too. Nature can get this too. They need it too. When I was running, I saw a donkey on the side of the road. He ran to the fence and gave me a hee-haw. You know what I'm saying? He feeling it too. The cows gave me some moves. The chickens you feel me? Everybody need this message. They got a next level in them too. I'm about to start bringing my dog Titan on this run because he got a next level inside of him. But the fact of the matter is, if you want to stop living in procrastination, if you want to stop living in being settled, in suffering, elevate your mission. Fight for something big. We talked about that a few days ago. Fight for something deeper, guys. Fight for something deeper. And you can, whatever that is for you, if it's for your health, if it's for, I'll tell you one of my things. I got kids, right? And I'm always thinking about this. I got kids, my man out there getting it. My man fighting for something. My man out there on the road getting it. He on the road, baby. He on the road. Oh, yeah. I'm always fighting for something, right? And so for my kids, I think about, man, I want to be in the best place holistically for my children. I want to be in the best place spiritually, holistically, mind, body, and soul for my children. I don't want to add to my sickness, right? If it happens, it happens. I don't want to add to me not taking care of my mental health and me not being the best father I can be, the best husband I can be. That stuff holds me accountable, man. So when I look in my kids' eyes and I'm preaching greatness to them, I got to follow those roads because a lot of us parents on here, man, we want our kids to do all these great things. We preach it to our kids. We yell at our kids, but you don't hold that same accountability for your damn self. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, your kids, right, are going to look at you as an example. So don't preach to your kids something that you ain't living. You feel me? That whole do as I say, not as I do, that is BS. Whoever made that up, that's BS, man. Because they're going to watch what you do. They're going to watch what you do. So my message today as I wrap this up so I can get back on my run is at the end of the day, man, it all starts with you. It all starts with you. Make a decision today to say, you know what? I'm going to go on this journey. If I want to get there, I got to start here. If I want to get there to my healthiest, emotionally, physically, spiritually, I got to start here. And it ain't so much about where you're going. It's about where you're starting at. Because I promise you, as you progress down this journey, that destination is going to change over and over again as you grow. So I want to say I'm proud of you. I know I gave you a little bit tough love lately. It's because I care. It's because I care and I know what you have inside you. Trust me, I know how it feels to battle these demons, man. I know how it feels to battle depression. I know how it feels to battle all that, man. My messages don't just come from wherever. It come from experience. But I know how it feels to get out of that mess. And I know if you don't do anything, all you do is dig yourself deeper in it. And you just widen the gap. And the gap gets so far, you like, man, I might as well just stay here because I ain't never get over there. Forget that mindset. Forget that mindset. So check your environment, check your life, and check everything around you. And get clear on what you want for yourself. Get clear on what you want for your family. Get clear on it. Because when you're clear and you live by standards and you have non-negotiables, then it's easy to say, nah, I don't want to be a part of that. Nah, I don't need this person in my life. Yes, I want to be around this person more. Yes, they have the life that I want to be around. Yes, I might not be where they're at, but I want to get around that person because they inspire me. They make me better. I got to move away from these people because they just selling for less. They just living day by day. They just living life. And that's cool. Nothing against them. But for what I want in my life, I got to get around these people. So ask yourself that question because mindsets are very contagious. Are you in an environment that isn't conducive to what you say you want for your life? It's hard for me to find people to hit these roads for me. Everybody ain't willing to do that. But hopefully I'll find some people that want to hit these roads with me. Hopefully. There's people in the world. Hopefully I run into them. But until then, I'm going to hit these roads with me and God. You feel me? And my mom. That's it. All right? So I know this is a random message, but I just hope this touched your heart. Few things, man. Listen to my podcast straight up. Like, if you're not listening to straight up, but you come on here every single day, I don't know what you're doing. If you love my message, listen to straight up. 73 episodes. You can listen to it for anywhere for free. Where I'm just going in just like this. Right? Go listen to it. Straight up podcast. Go support it. Share it with somebody. Hit me up on Instagram. But y'all can feel it, man. I know y'all can feel this energy in me. I am shifting into someone greater. And who I'm about to become, the world better watch out. The world better watch out. Because I'm on a freaking mission, man. But I can't do anything externally until I take care of me internally. And I keep the damn promises to myself. I keep the promises to myself. Did I want to wake up and get on this road? No. Did I want to wake up and meditate, take in the sunrise? When I woke up, I was like, man, I can press snooze. But then I realized that, and I'm gonna leave after this, I promise you. But then I realized, Trent, somebody don't have the opportunity, whether if they're sick, and I know people that are sick, whether they're not here this morning, you have the opportunity to better your life today. Just focus on today. What can you do today? What choices can you make to push you closer to the person that you want to be? And how can you create the momentum in your life? It starts by when you wake up in the morning. I'm not going to tell you to wake up at 5 a.m. if that ain't for you. But I will tell you to get up early. Whatever that looks like, because when you get up at 9, 10, 8, if you're like me, my whole house is up. Right? The world is up. The world can grab at you. But when you get up while the world is asleep, you have time to reflect and listen to your soul. So I knew in order to create the momentum that I needed today, there were two things I needed to start my day off with. One, meditation, taking in the sunrise, being grateful, thanking God for today, asking God to protect me from my desires that don't lead me closer to him, asking God to flood my life with peace, asking God to give my life clarity for 20 to 30 minutes. Then I did mobility, right? Loosen up, moving my body. A lot of us are tight in our bodies and we're tight in life. Movement influences mood. Then I say, you know what, after that, I want to get my mouse. So meditation, I like that. This is a framework. Meditation, movement, mobility, and mouse. It's how I started my morning. And I have no choice now but to be centered mentally, physically, and spiritually. So when I get back into my house, I can be a better version of myself for those that need me to be. Guys, life is not that hard, man. We just try to control the things that we can't control. But if you focus on the things you can control, life will get a little bit better for you. Life will get a little bit better for you. If you just say, man, what can I control? That's it. You ain't got to do it all in one day. Just focus on today. Focus on today. And create the momentum you need in your life to take you to where you want to be. Dang, I don't feel like getting off of here, man, because I just feel my soul just wanting to keep giving to you guys. I'm glad you need to hear it, Melissa, Karen. I'm glad. And I'm glad you have some perspective in your life, man, because when you realize, like, dang, this isn't guaranteed. It's not. And I know you hear that all the time, but this is what I want to say. Time is, and you heard this a million times, time isn't promised. It isn't guaranteed. We all know that. But do you really understand that? And this is a conversation between you and you. Because if you understood how important time is the greatest thing in the world. Because time is something that you can't get back. Time shows what you truly care about, who you spend it with, how you spend it. And how you spend your time will be a reflection of the things that you truly care about. And how you spend your time will produce the harvest in your life. So if you want a quick exercise, just evaluate how you spend your time this week. And if your week was SHITTY, if your week was weak and not strong, I promise you, it comes down to time. It comes down to clarity. It comes down to boundaries. It comes down to your environment. But if you just focus on time and you say, man, where did I spend my time? I promise you, if you spend your time on the things that bring you life instead of drain your life, you'll live a better life. But I've been on here way too long, but I wanted to pour into y'all's heart, man. If you felt this, hit me up on IG, share this with somebody. Forget all the fake profiles. Y'all should know this by now. That's not me. Like, share it with somebody. This is my only page, but share it with somebody. Tag to somebody. Share it with your kids. Share it with schools, teachers, dogs, cats, even the donkeys out here. They need it, right? Share it with everybody because somebody needs this message. All right. I love y'all, man. It all starts with you. I got to get back warmed up now and get back to the house. Peace out, y'all. Let's get it. Thank you, Donna. Hold on. Let me get some thanks to y'all right quick. Erica, thank you. I appreciate it. Michael, if you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong. I feel that, Michael. Sarah, thank you, Sarah. Latanya, thank you. Roberto, I feel you, man. Rosa, thank you, man. Please for me, man. Please for me, don't just be a watcher of these videos. Be a worker when you get off of here and do the work. All right? Peace out.